The Golden State Warriors look like they are yet again currently interested in drafting Deni Avdija. It's currently also being reported that the Golden State Warriors were blown away by the prospect Deni Avdija. So what's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some more NBA news to talk about with you guys. Again, this time it is currently being reported that it looks like I think the Warriors actually had, I would assume it would have been a practice with Deni or something like that, but again, because Deni is from Israel, I actually don't know. Well, yeah, he played in the Israeli league, rather. I don't know if he's actually in the States right now, training with all these teams, etc. I would assume he probably, traveled over before all the, hectic stuff happened with COVID-19, but again, I'm not exactly too sure, but I do believe this was actually a workout with the Golden State Warriors, and if so, impressing the Golden State Warriors to the point where they are blown away, that could be a very good, indicator that they could actually be looking to, maybe even try and draft Deni Avdija to the team. Now, what's good about Deni is he is obviously a very, very good playmaker for his, height. Again, he did have a lot of defensive issues here and there, but I believe he got a lot better towards his end, his end run with the Israeli team that he did play for. And again, he did get a lot better, I believe, at defense. I believe he's a bit streaky sometimes. It does come to shooting, but I'm pretty sure when he is on, he is one of the best three-point shooters out there. And again, I believe he's pretty decent on the mid-range too. He does sound like, a prospect that the Warriors would look to, potentially try and draft. Especially if, again, they do like kind of running Draymond Green at point forward when, again, Steph is not running the point guard type of system that they do have over there. When Draymond does run that, point forward type of role, then it does go to, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, etc. being like, again, just shooters all around him. And it does work out pretty well most of the time. And I feel like, getting Deni Avdija would be another player that could definitely try and, run that point forward type of role. And if not, if they could turn Deni Avdija into a consistent shooter, which it does look like, again, he does have the potential to possibly try and do, then I do feel like it could be actually a very, very good move by the Golden State Warriors to potentially actually look to trying and drafting Deni Avdija to the team. Although I do believe it would be, more beneficial for them to maybe go out and draft the center. And even, I've been kind of skeptical of them potentially drafting LaMelo Ball, but a couple of you guys have said that the Warriors could just go out and sign a center that would fit their team, maybe a small ball type of center like Tristan Thompson or someone like that. So if they wanted to, they could bring in LaMelo Ball to come off the bench and play 20 to 30 minutes per night, especially considering Klay and Steph probably won't play, again, consistent minutes for the first couple games because of their previous injuries. I'm guessing, again, LaMelo Ball could actually get pretty decent amount of minutes, and if they want to go real small ball, they could actually play him at, like, again, small forward. He probably wouldn't be able to really guard it at all, but again, it is a small ball system that the Warriors do like to run. I do feel like LaMelo Ball does have a lot of similarities to Shaun Livingston, so I definitely feel like, again, if they wanted to get their Shaun Livingston replacements, reported they wanted to get an Andre Iguodala replacement, etc., then yeah, going out and getting LaMelo Ball to replace maybe Shaun Livingston, or, again, and maybe going out and getting a decent small forward to go out and replace, like, Iggy, I think would actually be a pretty interesting decision, and one that I could definitely see them doing. I just don't know if Deni Avdija is the right guy to draft, especially at pick 2. I think that if they were to maybe trade down in the draft, they could definitely look to try and get Deni Avdija to the team. But again, it's going to be like really, really interesting to see how it all kind of ends up playing out. I still don't know who the Golden State Warriors are going to draft. I don't think really anyone knows. I don't think the Golden State Warriors know who they're going to draft yet. It's still very realistic that they do, again, trade down. It's reported that the New York Knicks and maybe even a couple other teams here and there are trying to trade up to get that pick number 2. And if they could get, again, LaMelo Ball at 2, I don't feel like that'd be the worst idea. But maybe, who knows, trading down and getting Deni Avdija and or again, maybe a couple other players here and there as well could actually be a much better strategy to potentially go about it. But again, it does look like they are very interested in Deni Avdija right now. I don't know if they're going to actually go out and draft him. I think it's going to, again, come down to the wire on whether or not they're going to trade down or just draft the center at pick 2, or maybe even look to try and get Deni Avdija. But anyway, to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest NBA news and NBA content. Of course, don't forget to comment in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts and opinions on this? Do you guys think that the Golden State Warriors should potentially look to try and draft Deni Avdija? Would you guys rather them, potentially draft a center? Or do you guys think they should maybe even try and trade down in the draft? Again, I'd definitely really like to know all of your thoughts and opinions on this down below. But of course, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel and my IRL/Flying channel. Definitely don't forget to check out my podcast as well if you haven't already. Links for all of them will be in the description down below. But as I was saying, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.